my dear Leo. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of July with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And as the birthday child, you are first out to read for this month. So happy birthday to you, Leo, and have a really beautiful August. And if you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and free from ads, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. This will be a love reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that the second row is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. I usually read for the empath side of the story within this dynamic, but also remember that the other person holds up a mirror of your shadow. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. I can also recommend that you watch the previous love reading for July because that's the energy right now, and this will be the prediction for August. And I'll start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot. When I open your deck here, I see the Four of Swords together with Death. So it seems like something has been dying over a longer period of time. It might have been starting with the silent treatment and eventually gone into like a breakup. Okay. So I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have a Knight of Wands with the Death here in reversed. So either it's Leo or it's an outside suitor that wants to come and revive something that it's dead, or it might be a replacement coming for whatever died here with the Death card. A red horse instead of a pale horse. So I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And here I'm seeing Leo, Five of Cups and the Death card. So even if they would maybe show up something new or present something more healthy to you, it seems like you're still wasting time on the thing that died here. Instead of focusing on what was living, or this rising sun here, we are focusing on the 3 cups that's spilled out instead of the 2 cups that's standing. Okay, so I call the 6 elements, and here we have 4 of Swords again with the 5 of Cups. So I'm seeing like a little bit procrastination. Maybe you have got stuck in time a little bit, Leo, unable to move forward from past disasters and traumatic events, and maybe feeling even abandoned and very disappointed with people in general. It might be the disappointment in itself that makes you unable to step out and into the world and take on whatever is offered to you. Okay. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Leo viewers. So I want my dear Leos to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. So I will just tune in for a few seconds towards you, the person most on your mind and your relationship in August. Okay. Sorry for my voice this morning. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and it's 9 of Cups. It seems like the Divine is advising you to take care of yourself and make your present moment as happy as possible, to exchange the 5 of Cups to the 9 of Cups instead. Self-love, taking care of self, enjoying life, being grateful for the small things, which makes you a magnet for the big things. Okay. and this is the old bottom of the deck, and we have death here. So the divine definitely wants you to heal from this. Either it's an old breakup or it's an old sadness that carries on within you. Okay, so this is what's on your mind about the person most on your mind. This is the situation, with said person. And this is what's on their mind with you. Okay, and this is your feelings towards the other person, the bond between you two, and their feelings towards you. This is your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for August, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with a situation, and we have a 6 of coins in the reverse. So unequal relationships, or relationships where people are not giving and taking in equal measures. It might be one person doing all the taking and another person doing all the giving. So you might want to look at your relationships and where this is happening and correct the imbalances, because it's usually the imbalances that leads to challenges and distress. So if we can balance the situation up by taking some measurement, for example, if you give a lot expecting something to return, but you never get something to return, you gradually stop giving. That might lead to the relationship ending, but then you give space for more healthy relationship in your life instead of wasting time on the ones that's not super healthy. And we need to have communication. Also, we can't just stop giving. We can say, to get an equal relationship, it would be nice that maybe next time it was you that called, because I want to know that you are invested in this as well. So it's not just me that's stalking you. Okay, so here we have what's on your mind about the person most on your mind, and it's a 6 of Cups in the reverse. So I'm thinking you're waiting for maybe an apology, or you're waiting for the other person to correct their behavior and, you know, come to you and apologize. It might not be what's like really on your mind, but it seems to be really in your being. So even if you yourself doesn't believe in this fairy tale, it might be that deep parts of your of you are doing so. We have the past life and inner childhood card here, childhood card, and the card of second chances and nostalgia. And both these cards are connected to the Lovers, and both are coming in reversed. So it shows me that you're waiting for something that's a little bit hopeless, or where there's an imbalance, and it's hard to correct this imbalance if you are the one that wants this the most as well. Maybe you are the one that gives the most, wanted the most. Then this imbalance would actually drive the other person away. And this is what's on their mind. And we have an Ace of Swords in the reverse. So I want to actually take an oracle card to see what this person wants to say, because the Ace of Swords is a message, a hit and run. So this person is basically saying that they were not interested in you for a long-term relationship, maybe in the first place, or they didn't want to have a back and forward relationship, like a relationship that where both gives and takes, like it goes both ways. They rather wanted to steal from you and run away. That's at least what we are seeing there. What's most on their mind. It can equally be that they think that you are a hit and run, but well, we'll see. So we'll see the emotional energy between you two. And we have a Queen of Wands in the reversed. So that looks like Leo is rather pissed here. Angry kitty. Okay. And that might... I'm feeling some insecurities here with the Ace of Swords. It's not in reverse, so it's not like I won over you. It's more like I'm hiding a truth from you. And with this in the reverse, maybe they're scared of telling you the truth as well. Not because you're supposed to be nicer so they can come forward. I'm just telling you that this person is a little bit freaked out, and they might be kind of supporting themselves with hanging on to that this is a hit and run, telling themselves that that's what I did, because it makes it easier than to face your anger here. Okay, so here's your feelings for the other person, and it's a 4 of Wands, so it shows that you feel still a bond towards this person. You still feel married to them. You still feel like they are your best friend. You still feel like they are your person, but it's like you have this relationship for yourself, because it's in the reverse, so it shows like a private celebration. So relationship where you're angry with the other person for not giving enough, for not reconciling and fixing this, and the other person doesn't seem to want to take any responsibility at all, at least not on a mind level, but we'll see what happens on a emotional level. Okay, it's just as bad. We have the King of Swords here in the reverse, so I will take another oracle card to clarify. I love you more than words can say, which is probably the secret that this upside down King of Swords is keeping, and it's easier for them on a mind's level to feel like it was a hit and run. I love you more than words can say. So the swords are about words and communication. It can be brutal communication, or it can be the pen and the sword kind of communication, but these words are silent. The person doesn't say it. They keep it to themselves. And it's a way of winning over you. The Ace of Swords talks about winning, but they are not really winning. They are losing, since they love you more than words can say. But it doesn't matter. If a person loves you, they should show it. If they keep it a secret, it's not really love. It's maybe they have like an attraction towards you that is very hot and heavy, and they don't want to admit to that, because then it's like you are winning, or they actually love you, but they are too immature or maybe too scared of you to want to go somewhere with that kind of energy. So we'll see your behaviors and attitudes here. And we have the alchemic wedding, the temperance card here. It shows that you are doing the necessary work to integrate the other part of you, so that you will become whole and balanced. Because right now there's an imbalance. Maybe you have given too much and then become really angry, but still feeling in love with this person. And here we can see that you are working on this issue. So you're taking kind of the bull by the horn. 14 is connected to High Priest, which is the Taurus energy. So you are learning, and you are learning to live a more healthy life, a more balanced life. You're taking in your shadow part, like probably you felt that giving all your love would made you worthy of love, but the world is really about balance. So if you feel that you are worthy of love and you love yourself, you will be a magnet for love from the outside. So I'm going to take clarification also for your Six of Cups there. I need more time to heal and find myself. And this is what you're doing right now. This is past life, second chances, healing childhood. So I'm thinking you are going through certain issues from your childhood and healing them one by one, rectifying certain parts of you that hasn't been allowed to be out in the open space, or where you have tried to be too well raised, or too much moral, too much I need to be nice, I need to be good, and it hasn't really been helpful for you. So now you need to, this is Sagittarius energy, so it's taking in a little bit more selfish energy as well. And then I have mother issues, which is a very common effect of having some mother issues, is that we don't feel worthy of love, because the mother is the love icon. It's the person that feeds you and hugs you and holds you. And if this was never really properly done, it might be that you feel deep within that you don't deserve love because maybe your mother or someone else that was supposed to give you love didn't do that. So that can also give you, it's like you become conditioned to fall in love with people that don't have the skills of giving love. This is definitely a person that doesn't have much skill to give love. They rather would want to be the conqueror than the lover. It's very obvious. And if you feel like people like this are attractive, it's probably because you have learned love from people that have acted this cold towards you. So like a duck, you are conditioned to follow the stick or follow the kind of energy that you have learned. This is how love should feel. So if you had people around you when you were small that didn't love you properly, you will feel like this is how love should feel. It should hurt. It should be a lot of pain. And then I know, I'm in love. And that's more like a trauma bond. Okay, so this is the other person's behaviors and attitudes. This also shows that you are open for like love or the relationship, that if the person would approach you, you would be negotiating with them. You will try to fix it. You will try to compromise, but it's not an energy of being codependent or super conditioned. It's more like a willingness that comes from your soul. So I'm not going to argue with that, that you are doing this. And here we have a little page of coins, and it shows that this person is, even if they don't want to admit it and they want to stick to their story of this hit and run, they still have it like deep in them, like their inner child is willing to put an effort into this relationship and fix it because they want it. So they want it, but they can't say it. So that's maybe the big issue. Page of coins. Pages are messengers. So it might be that this person will come with a message to you, but it seems like you are the one solving the situation. This person comes to you with a problem, maybe just saying, I miss you. And you try to fix it to make them be able to have you, so they won't be needing to miss you. So we can again see that maybe you are taking the role of over functioning while this person doesn't have to function much at all. So I will take a clarification for this little page of coins here. I wanted to aim for something better for myself. I think this person has had a little bit they have had a view on themselves where they were worthy of more than what you could give them. We can see this with, there can be amazing women or men out there that still get, ditched and abandoned because there's certain people that always need what's like the grass that's greener on the other side. And this is what I'm feeling for this person, that they might never have really settled with you because they have an idea that heaven or universe or their parents or the world is owe them more. That yes, you're a good catch, you're a nice person, well educated, you're smart, you are loving, but they want something, the little extra. Maybe someone that's a supermodel or someone that's an astronaut, I don't know. So this person has aimed for impossible goals because they think that only the best, like the very best, will satisfy their hunger. But the hunger, it's a deeper issue here. This person feels this, they can't really settle with anything or anyone because they're always running. And they can't admit to love, so not even to themselves. The love is a secret. So even if you feel that, we really belong together and this is it, this person won't feel it because they're keeping it a secret even to themselves. And that's the whole story here, but or part of the story anyway. But I wanted to aim for something better for myself. And here they are aiming that towards you. So I'm almost feeling like they are gone full circle, searching the world. We saw that it has been like a longer breakup between you two, or it was suggested at least, Four of Swords and the Death card. So maybe they have searched the world for word, yes. I wanted to aim for something better for myself, and now they're coming full circle back. But, well, taking a clarification also for the here. I can't forgive. So deep within you, here we can see the hidden parts of this, like the things that you don't say. Here you see to be suggestible to, you know, fix whatever issue this person is presenting to you. Like, I love you, but it's something wrong with me. And then you say, I will fix you. But in the bottom of it all, it's I can't forgive. You will probably hold a grudge for this against this person for a longer period of time. And that might also destroy the relationship. This one is not really in it, and you don't want to be in it because you don't, I feel like you can maybe forgive, but you don't want to. You don't want to be kind of screwed over again and again. So we'll see the outcome here for August. And we have a 7 of Cups, which is, it's not hallelujah. Okay, 7 of Cups, it means you don't know what you want from this or what you should do. You feel confused. The other person doesn't know what they feel. They love you, but they can't say it. They can't admit it even to themselves. And they still have this, this is their personality or their conditioning, that they want to be like a player, or they want to be like a person that doesn't settle if it's not something that's really worthy of them. So they might have a little bit narcissistic tendencies, or they're a little bit broken, that they need the world to come with the very best to feel, you know, content. So that's usually shows a person that is very insecure in the world and maybe don't even want to be here. It can be a deep depression in the bottom of this. So they don't want to, if the world can convince them that something is worth having, then they might want to invest in life. But if they're not overly convinced, they will not invest. So it's almost like they don't want to touch life. So I will also take from Romance Angels. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. No, I rather see that this person is kind of out of options. So they're coming to you because there's no other options. And we can see there's a deep love hidden here, but it's so hidden that this person can't even feel it. So they don't know that they have this connection with you. They just feel, I think they have exhausted all their aiming for something better. Like they have tried everything else, and then in comparison, maybe you were the most interesting option anyway, but it's not like their first-hand choice. It's something that they convince themselves because they haven't been presenting itself something better. So that's not really like, it's not like high romance. It's more convenience. Maybe you have a hard time letting this person go, so you're ready to take whatever this this person has to offer, and that's not much. Okay, so seeing here advice cards. Yang. 1. This is the advice for you, is my intention anyway. The masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Yang represent the power of action, the energies that proped the world forward and manifesting thought and desire in concrete form. When I started to shuffle the cards, we saw that you held a lot of yin energy, kind of waiting and not moving forward, not taking the chances of the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This is also Sagittarius energy. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There's no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there's movement towards your highest good. So go forward with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. So instead of waiting for options presenting to you, maybe you are supposed to go out and, grab them, grab them by the tail or one of the leg or whatever. Projects, partnership, and all matters relating to your business are out of the obstacle phase and on to make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. It seems like this relationship that's most on your mind, which the divine can't hijack it and tell you of something that's not on your mind. They are still, it's reflecting what's on your mind, but I think the divine is talking about that there's other options here for you. And anyway, you can't forgive this person, and they shouldn't be forgiven because they don't know their head from their butt. So soulmates, this is what this person don't know or can't connect with. It might have happened some kind of trauma between you two in a past life that makes this person unable to dip their toes in the love that they feel for you because it's scary or it hurts. Harmonious partnership, love, friendship, companionship, relationship fostering personal growth. You are meant to evolve and transform with companionship of others. Certain people enter into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the result for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you towards them, and sometimes by strong aversion to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. Consider love is the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendship and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open so you will finally claim who you were meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate come to guide you home to the real you. So I'm sensing a little bit the lost astronaut syndrome with this person, that they once were a good soul and then trauma happened and they got disconnected from the divine, and you are kind of sent here to reconnect them. Lucky you. Strategic alliances are important as you begin to attract the perfect people to support your dreams. This is a journey you will share with others: mentors, business partners, helpers, employers, creative partners, friends, and strangers. Open door for you and step through the portal to join you in a harmonic dance of collaboration, commitment, and co-creation. This is what you've been waiting for. The question is, will they miss it? Because they are too preoccupied with aiming towards something perfect that will never come. And it's a fear in the bottom of that, I feel. It's easy for them to hold on to not feeling love than to admitting to the love, because the trauma lies with admitting to the love for this person. Okay, I hope this helped. Now you at least know, and you have free will. You can choose something new. This might also indicate that you are supposed to, do the yang part and help this sucker out, even if they are, really, they're really screwed up. Okay, so that might be the yang energy, but it's also, you have free will. You can use this yang energy to free yourself from this relationship and get a new one. You still probably have the karma together with this person, needs to be solved in another lifetime, but it's totally up to you how you want to deal with this. Okay, so my dear Leos, I hope this helped. I want you to take really good care, and I would urge you to watch your reading, their true thoughts and feelings, that I did last week in their True Thoughts and Feelings playlist. That will probably tell you more about this story, or the reading, what do they want to happen between you for your sign. Okay, so until next time, stay blessed and bye-bye.